The last time we had this conversation, I don't think you heard me. The last time we had this conversation, I said to you that the Denver Nuggets committed highway robbery. Highway robbery. How, do you ask? Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. tonight. 28 points, 13 rebounds, off of 11 of 17 shooting, 3 of 6 from the three-point line, and he was a plus 20. He was a plus 20 tonight. Michael Porter Jr. This is Michael Porter Jr.'s 5th straight game of 20 points. 5th straight game of 20 points. Michael Porter Jr. tonight with the no-look, turnaround, spin, in-your-face three-pointer right in front of the Charlotte Hornet bench. Michael Porter Jr. Here's the last 5 games for Michael Porter Jr. tonight. 24-11, 64% shooting. 21-9, 62% shooting. 23-8, 78% shooting. 20-8, 60% shooting. And 28 points, 13 rebounds for 65% shooting. At 6'10". He's 6'10". The Denver Nuggets committed highway robbery. Enough of these shenanigans. Enough of these shenanigans. Have you seen the Denver Nuggets? 6-1 in the month of March. 6-1 in the month of March. 6 of the last 7 games they've won. The Denver Nuggets are streaking. Y'all, what's up? I'm SwipaCam. Welcome back to another episode. I'm recording this video on March 17th, 2021, after the Denver Nuggets just got done playing against the Charlotte Hornets and beat them down 129-104. That Denver Nuggets big 3 is coming along, y'all. That Denver Nuggets big 3 is coming along, y'all. Michael Porter Jr., 28 points, 13 rebounds. Jamal Murray, 19 points on 7 of 13 shooting and 5-11 from the three-point line. He shot 11 three-pointers. That's what we need from Jamal Murray. 19 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, and Jamal Murray was a plus 17 tonight. And Nikola Jokic with another triple-double on 29 minutes tonight. 12 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 6 of 7 from the field. And he had no point. He didn't score in the fourth quarter at all. He didn't play in the fourth quarter. He was a team high, plus 27. Nikola Jokic. Will Barton. This is Will Barton's 4th straight game of 20-plus points. Will Barton, 23 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 8 of 15 from the field, 2 of 8 from the three-point line, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. He was a plus 23 tonight. The Nuggets barely missed by 1 point from Jamal Murray. They missed, this would have been their 5th straight game, I believe, with 3 scores over 20-plus points. They just missed it. This would have been their 5th straight game with 3 players of 20-plus points. So, again, 5th straight game of players scoring 19 and up. Three players scoring 19 and up. Wow, man. Y'all, it's coming together. All those worries and concerns that we had going into the year. How are we going to get 7 new players integrated? Man, see, here's the thing. Let's talk about Facu Campazzo, who had a spectacular game. Facu Campazzo, 25 minutes tonight, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 10 assists, his first 10-assist game in the NBA. 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line. He was a plus 17 with 4 steals tonight. He had 4 steals. Here's the thing about Facu Campazzo. People talk about Facu, they say, it's all great effort. I hear that on the broadcast. I hear this all the time. He's all great effort. I'm like, you know what? he does play with great effort, but you don't become player of the decade in any league. You don't win player of the year in any league with just effort. Like Facu has great talent. It's just in the miniature size. He's 5'11", but it's not just effort. He has elite level quickness. He has elite level tenacity, elite level drive, elite level vision. So his passes that he was making tonight, the bounce passes to Jokic down the middle, the pass to MPJ where he baited LaMelo Ball to come and try to block the shot, and MPJ got a nice transition dunk. Facu Campazzo plays the game. He thinks the game. He is a step ahead of every single play. He's still learning how to adjust to the NBA speed, but now, 40 games to the season, he's looking really good. This is the best he's looked all season. Facu Campazzo had a game tonight, y'all. PJ Dozier, 22 minutes, 13 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 of 8 from the field, 3 of 5 from the three-point line, and he was a plus 13. He missed 2 more free throws tonight, though. And I said this on Twitter, y'all. PJ Dozier is what Bleacher Report thinks Alex Caruso is. Alex Caruso gets a lot of hype for great effort, flashy dunks, all this stuff. PJ Dozier is 6'6" point guard who's springy, plays great defense, and also can shoot. PJ Dozier was 3 of 5 tonight. He's shooting like 40% from the three-point line, 39% from the three-point line this year. He missed 15 games with a hamstring injury, and they could have used him all those games. But, man, PJ looks really good. I really like PJ. I think he's going to be a playoff performer this year. Depending on what the Nuggets do, we're going to talk about something here in a minute, but depending on what the Nuggets do at the trade deadline by March 25th, he looks really good. I like PJ out there with the team, man. Jokic tonight, man, this is one of those games, man, where people are going to look over in the box score and they're going to say, well, how can he be an MVP candidate? He has multiple games of 12 points, 16 points. I'm like, but y'all ain't watching the game. Jokic was in charge the entire game. The thing is with Jokic, he knows when to back off, when to put the pedal to the metal. If I need to get 47 against Rudy Gobert, got it. If I need to get 50, 12, and 8 against Sacramento Kings, I got it. If I need to get 43 against the Boston Celtics because nobody else can score, I got it. He knows what to do, but here's the thing. Tonight, he was like, you know what? Let me just play. I'm just going to play around with everybody, get people in the right position. I'm going to let MPJ go off, let Barton go off. I'm going to let Jamal cook in the third quarter. I'm just going to keep it pressing and keep it moving. 12, 10, and 10 in utter dominance. Plus 27 in utter dominance. He could do whatever he want out there. He just chose to be more passive. And I mean passive not in meaning hesitant, but passive in, you know what, I'm allow the game to come to myself and come to everybody else tonight. And he played spectacular. I would not be surprised if his box plus minus, which is like a 11.7, if it goes up after this game. I wouldn't be surprised if his PER goes up after this game, which is like a 31.6 right now, I believe, 31.5. I think it's going to go up because he was masterful tonight, and he didn't even have to try. The mark of an MVP. Knows the game. Just like LeBron James, man. Like LeBron James in his heyday, I know I can dominate. I can score 40 and 8 and 8 any game I want, but I ain't got to. I don't have to. I can, but I ain't got to because I know how to outthink you every single possession. There's never a possession where Jokic is not outthinking the entire team. And that's what he did tonight. 12, 10, and 10. Maybe his 11th triple-double of the year. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. 11th triple-double of the year, which is second behind Russell Westbrook, I believe. I got Zeke Naji, 19 minutes, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 of 5 from the field, all 1 from the three-point line, -2. JaMychal Green, 12 minutes, 6 points, 1 rebound, 3 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from the three-point line, but a +8. Vlatko scored in this game. Marcus Howard scored a 3 in this game. Bol looked really good when he got in. 5 points tonight. We're going to talk about him in a second. Isaiah Hartenstein was a -4, but, I mean, it was garbage time. So, man, that was just a really good game, y'all. I mean, the game started off really janky. The Nuggets were up 26 to 25, but they were down by 6, 7 at some point. It just was really janky. Will Barton had some really bad passes, lazy turnovers, fast breaks for the Charlotte Hornets. Man, PJ hit two three-pointers in the third quarter. Murray hit in the second quarter. Murray hit a three-pointer in that. And MPJ, his mid-range game is elite. Like Tracy McGrady, Orlando Magic kind of mid-range game. Looked really good. Jokic was diamond tonight. The ball movement was incredible. That 2014 The 2014 San Antonio Spurs, beautiful basketball. They had some moments like that tonight where it was special. Tonight, the Denver Nuggets shot 58% from the field on 52 of 90 shooting. They were 36% from the three-point line, 16 of 44. They only had 13 free throws, 69% from the free throws, only had 15 turnovers, 37 assists, 48 rebounds, 8 offensive rebounds, 3 blocks, 12 steals. They just ran him out the gym, man. LaMelo Ball, 14 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 5-11 from the field, 1 of 5 from the three-point line, minus 12. Scary Terry, 21, 5, and 4. Man, MPJ played really good defense on Gordon Hayward. And how do I know? Gordon Hayward was his primary matchup tonight. Gordon had 7, 4, and 6. 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 5 from the three-point line. MPJ looks like he's putting it together, man. He's not perfect, still makes some mistakes here and there. Y'all, if you haven't seen it, go back and watch MPJ's fourth quarter corner three-pointer where he does the Steph Curry, lets it go, turns around, looks at it, gives him the stink face, and goes back up the court. It was cold. I'm telling you, man, MPJ got something special brewing. I think he's the leading scorer right now in the month of him and Will Barton, but it might be MPJ. I think in the month of March, he might be the leading scorer for the Denver Nuggets on dumb efficiency. And again, he played next to Paul Millsap today. He played next to Paul Millsap today, and he was still getting it. He was still getting it, man. Paul Millsap, 20 minutes, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 of 7 from the field, a plus 14. The starters were just absolutely dominant tonight, you all. Just absolutely dominant. So here's where we go from here. So the Denver Nuggets are now 24-16. We start off 1-4. It feels so good to be 8 games over 500 now. 8 games over 500. The next game they play is on Friday against the Chicago Bulls, and the Bulls are 18-21. They can win that game. Then they play against New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans are 17-23. They can win that game. Then they play against Orlando right before the trade deadline against Aaron Gordon and Nikola Vucevic. They can win that game. Toronto Raptors, I think they've lost 8 of their last 9. 17-23, they can win that game. Against New Orleans again, win that game. Against Atlanta, who's 20-20, they can win that game. Then they play against Philly. Then they play against Philly. Y'all, they can go on a winning streak here, y'all. And I'm talking about moving up the rankings. Moving up the rankings. So here's the thing. Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges is a player that plays for the Charlotte Hornets. He is about 6'6", 6'7", wild athlete. Freak athlete who could really be a good starting 3 for the Denver Nuggets. I'd be curious if Denver Nuggets look at him ahead of the trade deadline, because I believe he's the 6th man for the Charlotte Hornets right now. Aaron Gordon, 6'8", 6'9", swing forward that plays for the Orlando Magic, coming off an ankle injury. There's been reports that the Denver Nuggets are interested in trading for Aaron Gordon. I would like that trade. You see, the reason I would like it because Aaron Gordon is like 26, 25. He fits the timeline. I think he was drafted in 2014 as well. The same draft class as Jokic and Embiid and Andrew Wiggins. But here's the thing. Will Barton now has 4 straight games at 20-plus points. So the Denver Nuggets need to take this hot streak that Will is on, put him in a package with somebody like a Bol, maybe with a first-round pick, and send that over to the Orlando Magic for Aaron Gordon. Now, apparently the Orlando Magic are trying to get a heist. They're trying to get like a Drew Holiday type drill with multiple players and then like 3 or 4 first-round picks. I'm just like, but Aaron Gordon ain't worth that. Will Barton is a better player than Aaron Gordon. But I said this on Twitter. Will Barton is a better player than Aaron Gordon, but Aaron Gordon is more essential to what the Denver Nuggets are trying to do because of his length, because of his body, his athleticism. He also can still score. He can still shoot. He can hit three-pointers at like a 36% clip. He can get to the basket, alley-oop, aggressive rebounder. That's somebody that you can pair with MPJ. Again, Aaron Gordon would need to buy into the Nuggets system. He would need to buy into Jokic ball, buy into the 2-man game, buy into the 3-man game, be willing to be the 4th man, be willing to score 12 to 15 points a night, get 7 to 8 rebounds a night, be willing to sit in the corner, be willing to cut and move. But if he's willing to do it, I think the Nuggets need to make that trade. I would like that trade. I would like it. Again, Miles Bridges, if that's a better option, it's cheaper, doesn't cost as much, I'd be liking to do that. Adam Mars from DNVR had a little tweet with him today, and he said, it's not going to be cheap, but that's definitely be interesting. So I'll be curious to see what the Denver Nuggets do ahead of the trade deadline, which is coming right around the corner. But look, y'all, swipe a gang. We moving. Here's the thing, y'all. How fast can we get to 2,000 subscribers? We are literally like 250 subscribers away from 2,000. It took me 1 month. It took me 1 month to get 1,000 subscribers, and it's barely been even 2 weeks, and we almost have 1,000 more subscribers. So y'all, let's build this channel, man. Subscribe, like, share the videos. I got some really dope projects that are launching next week. I got a dope project launching next week that's going to blow away anything that we've done so far. So continue to like the video, continue to share the video. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the trade idea. Let me know how you think about MPJ, Jamal Murray, how Jokic is playing. Let me know how Facu's playing to you. Let me know what you think the Nuggets need to do ahead of the trade deadline. Y'all, I'm SwipaCam. Another great win for the Denver Nuggets, 24-16. We out. Swipe a gang. I'll see you soon.